We are more than glad to be here. And as I told you earlier, I am joined by Eric Mugambi, LFNE Eastern Region Coordinator. The LFNE 3 will be heading to Meru in a place called Muthara. And, the gentleman on set, is on the ground ensuring that things will be amazing, that things will go as we would want them to go. And he's here to tell us all about the preparation. And I don't know if you guys ever thought that maybe how big would mixed martial arts be in Meru County. We have the right man on set to just tell us how mixed martial arts is doing in Meru. Talk to us 0739 110504 is our SMS line. On Facebook, we are at KUTV Kenya, and remember, we are streaming live, so you can share the link with your friends and loved ones so that they can know all about LFNE 3. And let me tell you, this event will be beamed live right here on KUTV on the spot on the 10th of July 2021. So keep it right here. That is where we are heading next. Remember, KUTV on the spot live might be coming to maybe a town near you, so keep watching so that you can know where sports mashinani will be heading. Well, without further ado, let me let Mr. Mugambi introduce himself. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Just tell us, who is Eric Mugambi before we talk about mixed martial arts.
Okay, Mugambi is a young man from Mudhara, Meru area. I'm a mixed martial arts and self-defense instructor, founder, CEO, and chief instructor at Mudhara School of Mixed Martial Arts and Self-Defense for All, and LFNE Eastern Region Coordinator. Yeah, sure.
Your journey with mixed martial arts, where did it all begin? Yes, you rightfully said you're a young man. Sijui if you're young, ama ni kama mimi. Unajua watu kama mimi, we are not young, but we look young.
Yeah, sure. I'm young in age also. Yeah.
Okay. So where did the journey with mixed martial arts start for you?
Okay, it started in 2012 when I was in Form 2 at St. Pius, the 10th Seminary in Meru. We started with a taekwondo class. I joined it. So that's where I had my passion from primary, but in real sense, I got the opportunity at seminary. So that's where I started, and I did it up to Form 4, and from there my journey started. Yeah, but after finishing Form 4, I came to meet my sensei back in 2016. That's when I started now the real mixed martial arts. Yeah.
So let me just take you back a bit. After school, did you have a time where you didn't actually participate in mixed martial arts?
No, I had no chance because I like things like judo were nowhere to be found in Meru. Yeah.
So now that you're talking about which mixed martial art discipline did you engage in the most? Because we have so many disciplines in mixed martial arts. So which one in particular were you taking part in?
In taekwondo, judo, and boxing. Yeah.
Tell us about how did Mudhara School of Mixed Martial and Self-Defense come about?
So after I graduated from training, so my sensei graded me and told me that I'm ready for to go out and train someone else. So I saw it at a chance that to give back to the community now. So in 2019, I went back home and I chose few of my friends. We started the training, and on 28th of August, I officially started a school and now advertised on my Facebook platforms.
How has been the journey like? How many students do you have in your school?
We started with a lot of many people. Actually, if I can recall well, there were 43. And you see, this journey is very hard, so they went on dropping, and now we are 15. Yeah.
Why do you think people are dropping? Is it the interest, or what are some of the challenges you faced while introducing mixed martial arts in that particular area?
So first challenge, it's an awareness from the people of the society. Yeah, so people are not aware about this. So I had to explain well what is this, because many thought like our administrative systems thought that these are like crime things, so they don't understand that these are really good people who practice it. Yeah, and it's good for use like any other sport like football, volleyball.
Quite impressive. So the perception out there that people think that anything to do with mixed martial arts is there's that connotation of violence in it. Well, do you have ladies, kids, or who are some of the people who can actually join and have joined your school?
Yeah, I have ladies and I have kids also. Yeah, sure. We have 2 ladies. Yeah.
Do they come because they want to do it as a career, or is it all about, because your school is also all about self-defense?
Yeah. It's the passion. Yeah, it's the passion. Yeah, they have.
Let's talk about LFNE.
Yeah.
You are the Eastern Region Coordinator.
Yeah, sure.
How did that come about?
So we came to meet with our president, Mr. Omwenga, on Facebook. Actually, one of my friends called Anthony told me that I can see there are some things going around on KTN. So I saw and I get to notice that it's MMA. And immediately the show was over, I texted Mr. Omwenga. Yeah, and that's why we started with him.
What plans do you have? LFNE and the Modara School of Mixed Martial Arts. What plans do you have in terms of growing the sport in Miro County?
So it's a healthy partnership, because as Mudara we after MMA only. So and the LFNE it's after MMA and promoting fighters. So we train fighters, and when they train well they get into LFNE. Yeah, sure. So like we can say LFNE, Mudara MMA is like an academy for LFNE. Yeah, because we have so many fighters, and now we are starting with even kings from 6 years. Yeah.
Before meeting LFNE,
Yeah.
you are training guys, but for what? Did they have competitions that they would participate in? Did you have competitions around Miro, or would the fighters even travel? Or this is the first time that you guys are getting an opportunity to actually be in a very competitive event?
Yeah, because now we were not aware about any organization that promotes MMA. So I was thinking, because there was none like that, I was thinking of we start with like boxing competitions, judo competitions. Yeah, when we are waiting for a federation to come in Kenya. But fortunately enough, LFNE came through and gave us that opportunity. Yeah.
So how ready are your fighters? Do you even guys know the people who will be fighting, who they are fighting, and how are your players training for the 10th of July?
They are so much ready, intense training daily, twice a day. So
take us through that schedule, like what happens, because here in Nairobi the fighters have a schedule. At least they are in Nairobi. Maybe the president is around Nairobi, maybe things might be a bit smooth for them, but they have a schedule. Maybe they train for a particular time. There are those needs that are taken care of. What is the schedule like for your fighters?
So a day starts at 5 a.m. in the morning in training. So we train up to like 9 to 10 a.m. So from there we go, we take a rest, take lunch, and at 3 we are back. From 3 to 6. Yeah.
So you see, that training in a kama ya watu who are fully into mixed martial arts. It's like they're not semi-professionals. It's like they are doing it fully. Would you say that this is something that people can actually take as a profession? How are they earning a living, being that they're training every single day? Is this something that is actually paying for the fighters in Miro County?
Yeah, sure. It's an opportunity for the fighters. So we are looking forward to that, to behave like the UFC of Europe. Yeah, so that's our aim, that's our dream, and they are started now. Yeah.
Let's talk about the community around Meru. Well, I don't know which sport. What Meru ni sport gani wanajulikana sana nayo?
Football kidogo. Yeah.
Football. So what is it like in terms of sensitizing
Yeah.
the masses? There's something big happening on the 10th of July, and so that they can actually embrace the sport. What is Mudhara doing, Mudhara School of Mixed Martial Arts and Defense for All, doing to sensitize the masses in terms of mixed martial arts, and also just letting them know that this is a safe sport like any other sport and has nothing to do with violence?
So first of all, I took a step in approaching the church.
Yeah.
So our dojo, our training center is at Tigania Parish Catholic Church.
Yeah.
So that's a step that the people know this thing also can partner with the church. So that's the first step. The second one is we have arambes that take place around the schools. Like we have an arambe in Mudhara Primary taking place there. So we'll participate and showcase our talents, and so people acknowledge us through there. Then there's online adverts on my pages, our school pages, LFNE pages. So, and I tag people and they see. And again, the character that my students have on the streets, it's clear. We do smart things. Yeah.
A lot of people will be watching LFNE3, especially on KUTV, on our live stream, also on telly. And during LFNE2, there was great competition, let me just say.
Yeah.
The boxers were well prepared. And what level of competition are you expecting on the 10th? Because as you've said that you fighters from Miro County have not had such an opportunity to be in the cage often, and watakuwa nakutana na maguji. Kuna mtu aliangushwa hapo with just few seconds, I don't know. We want to see bouts that are very entertaining. What level of competition would you promise people who love mixed martial arts and people who will be watching on that particular day? Do the fighters in Miro County have what it takes to make it so entertaining?
Yeah, sure. They are very much prepared, as I said earlier, because of our intense training, a lot of sparring. You see, confidence. We are building confidence each and every day.
Yeah.
You see, it's all about confidence and the passion you have. So no fear, and I think no luck. We are going to do it. Yeah, sure. We are very prepared.
Who are some of the fighters in your fold?
So I have 5 fighters. There is Jackson Kirikiru. There is Kinyalena, the lady. We have Samuel Kalawa.
Which weight categories are these?
Still, we are matching the fighters. I think by the end of this week, we'll have the partners ready according to the organization by the president. Yeah.
Let's talk about
I've not mentioned other 2, Edwin Mweti and the other one. Yeah, there are 5. Yeah.
Any lady?
Yeah, lady is there, Kinyalena.
Oh, Kinyalena is a lady.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know majina nyingi za Kimiru.
Yeah.
But I can't wait. So there is an initiative, especially from LFNE, where it's all about adapting a fighter.
Yeah.
Is this something that we'll be seeing come on the 10th of July, where fans are encouraged to actually adapt a fighter, follow them through, buy their merchandise, and do all those things?
Yeah, sure. People will be there, and I hope people will be seen. The fighters will be seen by the congregation, the fans, and they'll be, I think one will be on demand by the fans, and it can be sponsored also. It can be adopted. Yeah, and a lot of support. I'm sure there will be a lot of yeah.
When you talk about we are having sports at a time where there is COVID-19, and it has come with a lot of challenges, especially when we talk about issues of social distancing. So how prepared are you to ensure that it's going to be safe, and that people the fighters, the congregants can actually the spectators can watch the games in a very safe space? How big is this hall? How many people are you expecting to grace the event?
So first of all, the event, the place will be occasioning the event. It's big enough. It's a big school field. It have like 2 gates. That is very much secure, so we'll control the crowd very easily. Yeah.
Have you maybe engaged maybe the government, county government in Miro County, and what are they saying about sports, using sports maybe to harness a lot of things in the community?
Yeah, they are very ready to support us. I've approached many, the county, the administrative sector, the police. So the event orders giving us the ground, the headmaster. So everyone is informed. Yeah, sure.
All right.
And they are willing. They are really waiting for the event.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm here talking to one Eric Mugambi. He's the LFND Eastern Region Coordinator. On the 10th of July 2021, all roads, at least perhaps right here on KUTV on the spot, will be heading to a place called Mudara. Mudara is in Miro County. That is where LFNE 3 will be going down. They are telling us that in Miro County, the fighters are ready to not only entertain us, but to give us something to something to always look forward to. I don't know what you think, but remember, we'll be giving you details when it comes to adapting a fighter, and we'll be telling you more details in our subsequent shows on what will be happening on the 10th of July 2021. So the more reason as to why you should keep it right here on KUTV on the sport. As we've been telling you, we have plans to come to cities next to you to highlight sports on the ground, sports pale mashinani, all courtesy of KUTV on the sport. We'll be hosting a lot of fighters from Meru, from here in Nairobi. We're waiting to hear the pairing, who will be taking on who, and just get to see how prepared these fighters are. Very soon we'll also be inviting Mr. Stephen Omwenga to tell us all about international partnerships that they are having. One of their biggest partner being, of course, KUTV and RS. And other people are coming on board. LFNE is going to be very big, and it's a good thing because let me just throw this question to you. When guys are training and there are no events, at that particular point, they train because it's maybe for to train self-defense or for fitness as well. There are not being many competitions, especially in those far-flanked areas. Do you think this is one of the reasons as to why talented people will not actually join sports?
Yeah, sure, they'll join a lot because before you have no opportunities. So you just train and wait for any competition that comes through. Yeah, because now I see LFNE as a good platform because people train with a view of going somewhere. Yeah, so it's a very big opportunity for the fighters.
You're saying you train at a school. Let's talk about infrastructure.
Yeah.
Do we have the necessary infrastructure, especially for mixed martial arts in Miro County?
Not yet. So we are just using the few things we have, like the gloves, the punching bags. Yeah, because again, finance is another thing. It's another challenge to me and to other martial artists in the area. Yeah. So since you can see now, I started on 2019, and and.
Where do you see Mudara, let's say in the next 5 years, Mudara School of Mixed Martial Arts and Self-Defense for?
It will be an international school. Yeah, worldwide. Yeah.
All right, quite impressive. But in Miro County, to be specific, what are some of the things you'd want to see change as a sports person? Things that would actually ensure that you guys have conducive environments to train and to harness skills?
So I'd prefer that the government looks at martial arts like any other sport. Like they give balls to football and volleyball, so they can at least supply the martial artist guys with things like punching bag, gloves, and at least build a social hall. I've seen a lot of social hall in Nairobi, like in Kayole.
You've been there?
Yeah, I've been there, and Rongai. So in Meru, I've not seen any social hall for martial artists. Yeah.
All right. Lastly, tell us what you should expect on the 10th of July in Miro County.
On 10th of July, expect total entertainment, a lot of people, yeah, and a lot of entertainment as I've said earlier. Yeah, it will be fun. It will be great.
All right, Mugambi, I know we will be meeting very soon.
Yeah, sure.
Because KUTV and LFNE, we have a very strong partnership, and we will be meeting often just to get to see what is happening on the ground and what to expect when it comes to mixed martial arts in Miro County. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Welcome.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that is Eastern Region Coordinator for LFNE. Well, on the 10th of July 2021, in Mudhara, Miro County, LFNE 3 will be going down. And we'll be talking with boxers from both Nairobi and Miro County just to see how prepared they are. By the way, before I let you go, are you only going to be fighting boxers from Nairobi, or do we have others away from Nairobi and Miro who will be competing?
I think they are from Meru and Nairobi.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll be engaging the fighters to find out how prepared they are and the morale at camp. Well, we've seen Nairobi fighters practice at Leona Center, and we'll be heading there very soon just to get to see how ready they are, the defending champions. The likes of the Hammer will be talking to them. Bob Ware as well, we'll be talking to him. He's the defending champion currently. Sijui kama watu wa Meru, they are ready, the fighters in Meru, they are ready to take it away from this gentleman. But only time will tell. 10th of July, haiko mbali sana, right here on KUTV. We are more than ready to beam live this particular event on the 10th of July 2021. Well, we will be taking a very short break, but remember, you can talk to us on 0739110544. That is our SMS line. Also, we'll be talking all about, well, I'll be reading your feedback on 0739110544, also on Twitter, also on Facebook. Well, before we go, let's take a look at a story of one lady. Her name is Rosemary Awino. She is very synonymous when it comes to tennis, and on our Sporty Queen today, we take a look at the tennis coach Rosemary Awino. Take a look.
Rosemary Owino is a dedicated tennis and general sports professional with a 10-year-plus experience in coaching and touring with top African juniors, as well as assisting African federations with their coaches and development projects. She is the Davis Cup captain to the team that qualified Kenya into the Euro-African Zone Group 2 status in 2018 for the year 2019. Rosemary was previously the assistant coach at the ITF TSA Training Center in South Africa for 5 years, working with top juniors in Africa, some of whom achieved top 30 junior world record status, and was later the assistant tennis